a Christian. How to find a spouse as a Christian. In our own case, maybe this is the background will help. We met in the university, specifically University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I studied mechanical engineering. She studied botany. We didn't do any dating by the standard definition of the term. I think I was going to the library one day, and then we met on the road. I didn't know her. I think maybe she had noticed me in the fellowship, and then she greeted in a way that I felt it was somebody that knew me. I wasn't just a casual person. So I stopped to try to greet her back and then try to find out. I discovered she was in a fellowship. And at that time, I had just been appointed the prayer secretary of the group, of the fellowship, and I was trying to set up my prayer band. I was looking for people. But after I left, it occurred to me that she could be part of that prayer team. So I eventually invited her to join. So like I said, we didn't have what you call a normal or dating, but we followed the process that we were taught to use as Christians. So essentially, sorry, just a minute as I admit, Brother Jude, you're welcome. So at that point, I wasn't preparing for marriage. I wasn't even, I don't think it was top of mind then. So I wasn't looking for somebody I wanted to marry or even to start the process at that point. But when she joined the team, the prayer band, there were quite a few people. I think they were up to 12. We were up to 12. And then over time, we developed friendship. And I will tell you, of those 12, I think apart from Rosemary Choli that died, most of the others are still alive, and we are still in contact with that number. So we developed friendship with within the team. But what really struck me, and I started taking notice, was she was very diligent in attending the responsibility in the prayer band. She would always be there, except there was really a compelling reason, unavoidable reason for her to be absent. Then the one that struck me most was that when we had, she had finished her exam, and in those days, once you finish your exam, you just pack your things and you leave. But she told me that she would stay back. I think I expected her to leave, and then when I asked, she said no, that she would stay back until the team had finished their work. In other words, until we have our last meeting. So to me, that was quite impressive. When some other people would have seen completing the exam as a valid reason to leave. So that struck me. And then also our Christian testimony and the fear of God was not in doubt. Of course, at that point, all of us were young people, were still learning, but we also noticed what a good Christian could be.